Good evening, folks. My name is John Chapman, and I've been doing a little law here in Maine for about 35 years. I've been a cop, I am a gunaholic, and this evening I'm going to be teaching you a little bit about the law relating to firearms use here in the state of Maine. It's important for several reasons, because you can get in trouble several ways with a handgun. First, you can give it to somebody that ought not to have it. You can give it to somebody who ought not to have it, and they do something bad with it. You can shoot something you're not supposed to shoot. You can shoot someone you're not supposed to shoot. You can threaten someone you're not supposed to threaten. You can have it someplace you're not supposed to have it. Or you can have something that you're not supposed to have. There's laws that relate to all of those things, and I'm going to touch the high spots of it tonight. Just the high spots. I don't want you to fall asleep, and I do teach a much longer course than this at a variety of locations. It takes about 3 hours, and if you become a cop, it takes about a week. So, let's start from the top. What's the most important thing? Well, how about what is the law and where do I find it? These days, you can find the law on any computer that's hooked up to the internet. You don't have to have one yourself. Every public library that I know of in the state of Maine has internet access on public computers there. You will go to the Maine State Legislature's homepage and look for the Maine statutes. Now, they're going to give you a thing called List of Titles. The list of titles starts with Title I, which is general stuff, and goes all the way down to workers' compensation in Title 39A. And there's a lot there you don't have to know. Most of the stuff that you do have to know is in Title 17A, the Criminal Code, Title 7, Agriculture, that's where we deal with dangerous dogs, and Title 12, which has a lot of rules of the road regarding transportation and handling of firearms, and shooting dangerous and delicious animals, as the Simpsons would say. Title 17A is probably the most important part of this, and of all the statutes in Title 17A, use of force in defense of a person, Section 108, is the most important law. What's not the law? You've heard a lot of what's not the law. Probably most of you have heard somebody say, if you shoot somebody outside the house, drag him inside. That's not the law. It's not the law any place I've ever been where I've looked up the law. That's the sort of thing that you get from your cousin when he gets back from jail, and he was a little tipsy, and he sort of remembers what it was the judge said to him. The best place to find the law is in the law itself. Secondarily, it's from somebody that really knows it. A lawyer, a judge, or a cop that knows what he's doing and is willing to put it in writing. Because you see, even if the cop is wrong, if he puts it in writing, in an official interpretation, you get the benefit of the mistake that he's made.